Hey everybody, and welcome to the fourth installment of the Getting the Ruckus Ready to Ride in Spring. We just completed the actual engine build or rebuild for the 171. If you want to see that video, it is here. So what we plan to accomplish today is to go ahead and strip all the wiring out of the Ruckus. All this gooble gobble right here of mess that was basically a big giant pile of shortcuts, which I was actually proud of for a little while. But unfortunately, over time, it just started to not work because of strain on certain parts and the hanging of this and the inaccessibility of that when I needed to get it replaced. And then having 1,000 things connected to the power and 1,000 things connected to the ground, it just started to fail, I guess. I don't know what caused some failures in there, but hopefully cleaning up the wiring is something that we'll do. Plus, we're gonna go ahead and do a wire tuck, which if you're not familiar with a wire tuck, usually down the front of the frame, there's 1 or 2 giant cords for the harness going down the side. What the tuck does is it takes it, puts it through the frame where you can't see it. That's the important part. You can't see it, and then pushes it under the bike so that when it comes out the other side, it looks very clean in the front. I'm gonna try to do this with all my my throttle and brake cables too. I got some cool tips from some people on how to do that, so I'm gonna give that a shot. Anyways, if you wanna watch some other videos in this series, up here, and I finally put the banner that I have up here. Later on, I'm gonna have some type of thing with one of the extra banners that I have as a thing, fundraiser for the event or something like that. But anyways, let's get to the meat. Go ahead and run the intro. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start time-lapsing these things on here, at least the disassembly of it. I am using some new glass on my camera, so I apologize if it doesn't look the way it normally does in my other videos, but I am trying. Here we go. Okay, well, here is the Ruckus without any of her guts. And when I say guts, I mean wiring. I guess technically it's the guts, or is it more of the nervous system? So if you're wondering why I put the motor back on, which I probably didn't have to, but well, let me get the camera off the tripod. So what I want to be able to measure is how long the cables need to be to go back here, what cables need to go back and forth. At the same time, how much I need from this drill point from where I'm going to pull the wires through. My independent harness is there. The harness is all on the ground, and I mapped out in my mind where everything is. That's the back end, that's the tank, this is under, and then there's a couple other, I know where everything is. I just need to figure out how to get it all under here. Side note, and this is for me to decide, I plastic dipped this ages ago. I don't know if I'm gonna take this whole front frame off and powder coat it, or if I'm gonna try to do some type of on the bike paint job for this rear piece. We'll see. All right, well, there you go. We got all the wires out, put the frame back together, put the motor back on. Really left is, it might be a little bit till I get the next video out, because I'm gonna really sit around and think about how I'm gonna do the wiring on this frame and what I'm gonna do about the front part of the frame. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Please subscribe if you want to continue to watch this series and watch it to fruition so that we can get the Ruckus riding in spring. Anyways, thanks, and I'll see everybody in the next video.